morning. It's June 6, 2004. So last night I woke up at 2:30 and I've been up since then. I got up, made myself something to eat, because, if I'm awake and I haven't eaten in a while, I start getting a hunger that I call angry. I've never had a hunger like that, but it's insistent, and I don't know if it's all mental, because I know that my body requires energy, but there's a different kind of hunger now. And when I get the angry hunger, it's like I had better eat. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I don't like to walk out to the kitchen at 3 o'clock in the morning, because the people downstairs, the way the apartments are organized, there's nobody underneath the bedrooms and the bathroom, just garages. This is a dingbat, which is, those buildings in Southern California, that, mid-century buildings where you have like a ground floor, which is where they have the parking, and then like one or two other floors above. So the ground floor isn't doesn't look like it's very secure. This building has been earthquake retrofitted. Does that mean that I feel like it's super secure? No. Dingbats, just by their nature, this whole building is held up by considerably less, than the top two floors. The top two floors, this building's very top heavy. But, it's the same with every building. In Los Angeles, we do have to have aggressive earthquake retrofitting. So, and I was here when it was getting done. When they were selling the building, they had to do it. I think it was part of the permitting process. But yeah, I don't like to walk in there, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I don't think like the air fryer or anything would disturb them. I don't think like the vibration. I don't think it's that bad. The air fryer on the counter, but I don't know. I hear machines vibrating upstairs all the time, so I don't know. But like, it has to get done. I have to eat. But I'm reading, because of that, liver disease. I'm reading about liver disease and sleep disorders. For the most part, I'd say 70% of the time I sleep pretty well at night, because I do use marijuana edibles to help me sleep at night, and if I don't, then I will sleep 0% of the time at night, at least for the first couple weeks, unless I take Benadryl, and I would rather have marijuana than Benadryl, just because I read somewhere a while ago that Benadryl, excessive Benadryl usage can have a correlation towards future Alzheimer's, and I already have that gene, so we don't need to make it easier for my neurons to go bad. I mean, at this point, we don't even really know what causes it, and we just treat the plaques, and I think the plaques might be a symptom and not a cause. So if we're just treating symptoms, then I've been reading about that it has to do with our brain cells' inability to clean themselves, and so they get full of just cellular garbage until they burst, and that's what the plaques are. It's all the stuff coming out of each cell. Whether or not that's true, but at least it's a theory, and it does seem like all we do is treat those amyloid plaques in the brain. And as someone who is a caretaker of someone with Alzheimer's, those meds don't do anything. They're not supposed to. They're supposed to slow it down. They're not supposed to really do anything. And slowing it down is subjective, because as soon as my grandma went blind, it was like straight down into severe Alzheimer's from moderate. So, and she was on at the time a drug called Reminil and Namenda. I don't know if they're called. I know Reminil is called something else now. I know Namenda is still around. And it was just nothing. She tried Aricept. She tried them all at the time. I think there's more now, probably better. But again, as far as I know, they're still just treating the amyloid plaques. Anyway. So, I'm not sure if sleep disturbance has as big an effect on my mortality as something like not exercising or especially not eating, right? Eventually down the line, yeah, sure. And with the help of the marijuana, I'm actually 70% is pretty good. I on the weekends, of course, I like to stay up all night and then sleep into the afternoon. I don't usually get full 8 hours then, but I can nap and I don't have to really like be on and do anything. So just checking to see if my break's over. It's not. So sorry. It's been a long day already. So my next frontier is and I'm still not finished dealing with the exercise, so this is down the road a little bit, is dealing with my sleep. It's not bad, but it could be better. If I'm hungry, though, I have to get up and eat. And if I get up, I will not go back to sleep. Heck, if I even open my eyes, I can't go back to sleep. So, but I went to bed fairly early last night. I went to bed at 8, so 8 to 2:30 isn't the worst. Good 6.5 hours is sufficient. I probably need more, though. My body probably needs more. So that's on the docket for the future. I don't know what else to do. I mean, I can't wake up in the middle of the night and have more marijuana because then I would be groggy. Like, I get up at 5:30, so if I took it at 2:30, one, I would still be stoned and I can't go to work stoned. But two, it would be hard to get up because I would be in the thick of it. So, and I can't vape because that doesn't make me sleepy. So I don't know. I don't want to do Benadryl because Benadryl will definitely make me groggy if I only sleep for 3 hours. So we'll see. What's probably going to have to happen is the all-nighters are going to have to stop on the weekends. I'm going to have to just go to bed at a regular hour and do more rest. Because I don't know how many nights I can just be up most of the night. I have a bunch of papers lined up that I need to read about it, about advanced liver disease and sleep habits. Because it's not just one thing that you have to deal with, right? It's not just food, it's not just exercise, it's not just mental health, it's every system has to be. I mean, the liver does so much for the body, you know, that anything could go wrong. So I have to keep doing the right things so that I still stay compensated. I don't want ascites. I don't want to be going in and out of the hospital. So, do what I can. So, yeah, sleep. Need to deal with it. It's going to be an issue if I keep waking up in the middle of the night. Okay, I think I'll leave it there. My break's just about over. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon.